The signal. Duration. 3 minutes 17 seconds. Captain Aidan Blackwood sat alone in the command chair of the Cassandra, staring at the blank screens in front of him. His crew was quiet, too quiet, and he could feel the pressure building in the silence of deep space. The hum of the engines had become a dull vibration beneath his feet, as if the ship itself were uneasy. Something felt wrong. He didn't know exactly what, but it had been gnawing at him for days. "Captain," said Lieutenant Zara Hale. She was the communications officer, a sharp and reliable officer, but today her voice sounded strained. "We've picked up a strange signal. It's faint but persistent. It's almost like a pattern." Aidan's heart skipped. "What kind of pattern?" he asked, his voice tight. "It's unlike anything we've heard before," Zara replied. Her fingers flew over the controls. The signal, a rhythmic pulse, had come in sporadically over the last 72 hours, but it had grown more frequent, more intense. "I think it's a distress signal, but it's unlike any distress signal we've encountered. It's too regular, too methodical. Can you trace it?" Aidan asked. He stood, his mind racing. "We're trying, but it's coming from a region of space we've never mapped. It's almost too far. I don't know how it could even reach us." Aidan's instincts kicked in. "Plot a course," he said decisively. "We're going to investigate." As the Cassandra moved toward the signal's origin, the eerie pulse grew louder, more intense. It felt as if the ship was being drawn into something, as if the space around them was warping in response to the signal. The crew, once so full of energy, now seemed tense, disoriented, like they too could feel the pull of whatever was ahead. The hours passed, and soon the ship was nearing the source of the signal. A large, uncharted nebula lay ahead of them, dark, almost ominous in its swirling clouds of dust and gas. Lieutenant Zara Hale's voice crackled through the comms. "Captain, we're approaching the coordinates." Captain Aidan Blackwood responded, his voice tight with a mix of curiosity and dread. "Understood. Prepare for whatever this is," Aidan replied, his voice tight with a mix of curiosity and dread. As they crossed into the nebula, something shifted in the atmosphere of the Cassandra. The ship's sensors started malfunctioning. The crew's monitors flickered, and strange static buzzed through the intercoms. Ensign Cole's voice was filled with concern. "Captain, we're losing control of the navigation systems. Something's affecting our engines." Aidan's heart raced as the ship was pulled into the heart of the nebula. The signal, now deafening, pulsed in his ears, louder than ever. Then, everything stopped. The engines shut off, the lights went dark, the hum of the ship's systems fell silent. Aidan felt a chill run down his spine, and then, a voice, a distorted whisper echoed through the ship's speakers. "You should not have come."